Hi Guy, I'm Laurie from AI Elephant.
Hi guys, I'm Leo.
Welcome to our show, Leo. Today we're talking about a topic on everyone's mind, AI specifically. In the age of AI, what is a company's real moat?
That is a great question. My first reaction is, well, whoever has the strongest model wins, right? Whoever builds GPT-5 first just corners the market. Ends T the strongest model the moat?
That is precisely the biggest misconception right now. Recently, Snowflake's CEO Sridhar had a conversation with two other AI giants, Andrew Ng of Landing AI and Swami Sivasubramanian of AWS. They gave a counterintuitive answer today. We're going to break down where the real competitive barriers will be in the next decade of AI. Let's bust the first myth. Is the model itself the moat? Andrew Ng's view is clear. The nature of the moat depends more on your industry than on the AI technology itself.
That sounds a bit abstract. Like what?
For example, ChatGPT. It has built a powerful consumer brand recognition. When people want to chat, their first instinct is to open it. This mindshare is a type of moat. Or, if you use AI to build a two-sided marketplace, then the network effect is your moat.
What if I make an AI tool for developers? I offer a better, cheaper API than OpenAI. Surely that is a moat, right?
Quite the opposite. Andrew Ng believes that developer tools' moats might be very weak. Developers are the most pragmatic group. They will switch API calls on a dime. As soon as something better or cheaper comes along, they'll switch immediately.
I get it. So for enterprises, the focus isn't on the model itself, either.
Right. Swami from AWS added that enterprises care about which API provides the best business value. Does it help your top-line revenue or your bottom-line costs? That is why Swami delivered a killer line. The best model is your business model.
Okay, if the busyness model is the moat, how are AI business models different from the SaaS software we're used to? Weren't we all on subscription models?
This is the fundamental shift AI brings. Sridhar pointed out that traditional SaaS software has zero marginal cost. The extra cost to serve 5,000 users versus 1,000 is almost zero. But AI is different, especially for tools like agents. Its costs are a real thing.
I see. Every question I ask has a GPU burning money on the other end. So we're moving from subscription-oriented to consumption-oriented. But that sounds, well, my wallet is getting anxious.
But if the value is high enough, users are willing to pay. Andrew Ng shared that he now gets on a plane without Wi-Fi and his first thought is, oh no, I can't code. Because he is already heavily reliant on cloud-based AI coding tools.
Even Andrew Ng!
Yes. He finds that developer teams are willing to spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month on these tools, and they even want to use them more. Because the productivity boost is real. So future pricing will be more elastic, some based on users, but others based on tasks or data volume in a pay-as-you-go model. This naturally leads to a core engineering dilemma. As a product owner, how do I choose my tech path? Should I use the most expensive public API like GPT-4o? Or should I invest from day one in fine, tuning a smaller model to save money?
Exactly. If I'm a startup and I go all in on the most expensive API, what happens if my user base explodes? Won't my API bill bankrupt me?
This is exactly the trap Andrew Ng wants to correct. His core experience as the founder of AI Fund is, at all costs, prioritize finding product market fit, PMF.
At all costs?
Yes. In the early stages, your biggest challenge isn't cost. It is identifying and building a product that customers love. At this stage, you should use the best, smartest, and yes, possibly most expensive model you can find.
So, don't worry about cost. Just make the product good.
Correct. Sridhar quoted someone saying, PMF is a life force. You have to find it first. When you're lucky enough to find PMF, user volume explodes, and the costs start to climb and look scary. Andrew Ng says, that is a wonderful problem to have.
Laugh's a sweet sorrow. I'd rather have that problem.
Once you're at that stage, you can always find engineering methods to bend the cost curve back down.
Okay, let's say I have this wonderful problem. How do I bend the cost curve back down?
Swami suggests you have to be smart about it from the beginning. The core principle is to build optionality into your architecture.
Optionality?
The first layer is model optionality. You should not be locked into any single model vendor. You should build an AP abstraction layer between your application code and the API.
I get it. You build an intelligent router. For simple tasks like reformatting text, I route it to a cheap open source model. For complex reasoning, I call the expensive GPT -4o.
Exactly. The second layer, which is even more important, is data optionality. Andrew Ng warns that you must own your own data layer.
What does that mean?
You have to be wary of SaaS vendors that try to create data silos within your organization. He calls them a box in a cloud. You should store your data on an open platform like Snowflake or S3, and then you hire different AI models to operate on your data.
Got it. My data is my core asset, and I must maintain control. That is how I keep the optionality to switch any vendor in the future.
Speaking of data, Andrew Ng also turned to a massive opportunity he believes is being severely underestimated: unstructured data.
Unstructured data, like videos and audio.
He thinks it is PDFs.
PDFs, laughs. That sounds silly. You mean my bank statements and scanned documents?
Yes, but think about it. In the finance, healthcare, and legal industries, how much dark data of immense value is just sitting dormant in these mountains of PDF documents? Sridhar joked that the most powerful PDF search engine of his life is Command, the find function.
Laughs. That is my most powerful tool, too.
But it is different now. Andrew Ng is extremely excited about the work on agentic doc extraction. This technology can process those insane SEC financial filings or medical forms with complex tables and merge cells. The AI agent can now extract the complete table, and the use cases for this are skyrocketing.
All right, this is all moving so fast. Let's talk about the people at the end. Sridhar raised a profound question. With all this AI anxiety, many young developers are worried they'll soon become irrelevant. What should they do?
Swami's advice from AWS was back to basics.
What basics? The basics of AI.
No, the classic basics. He pointed out that the industry has somehow confused programming with computer science. The core of computer science, things like data structures, compilers, database query planners, is still very much in demand.
I think I get it. The AI agent can program for me, generating code quickly. But I still need the computer science foundation to comprehend whether that code actually meets my needs.
Exactly. Swami also specifically emphasized math and statistics. Andrew Ng's advice, on the other hand, was more about application and mindset.
What did he say?
He thinks this is a wonderful time to build. He encourages everyone to learn to code, but crucially, don't code by hand the old-fashioned way. Have the AI help you code.
So it is not AI replacing us. It is us using AI.
Yes. Andrew Ng said that on one hand, university curricula are moving too slowly, leading to unemployed graduates. But on the other hand, I can't hire enough people who actually know AI. This shows that talent with these new AI skills is extremely scarce. So to summarize today's top-tier conversation, in the age of AI, first, the real moat isn't the model, it is your business model brand or network effect. Second, when building AI apps, pursue PMF product market fit. At all costs, cost is a wonderful problem to solve later. Third, build optionality into your architecture, especially model optionality and data optionality.
And for developers, there is no need for anxiety. Go back to the fundamentals of computer science, and at the same time, open your arms and use AI as your lever. This is a golden age for builders.
Thank you all for listening. We'll see you next time.